y'all, Pam here with BeeCreative Crafts and welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to make this super quick and easy gnome Christmas tree. Let's go! Alright, so let's get started on our gnome tree. First, you're going to need a tree. I picked this one up on clearance at Michael's a couple of years ago, but I have seen these trees at Hobby Lobby. I was just at Michael's and I didn't look, but they probably have them again. You can also find a similar tree at Dollar General that has the stand instead of the burlap. You can also pick up a tree at Dollar Tree. Now these are very skinny little trees, so if you get these, I recommend that you also pick up a pack of the wired garland ties. The wired garland ties, which you can use as additional branches to fill out your tree. You will need something to use for a nose. Picked these up at Dollar Tree also. I had picked up some fake snow, which was the little styrofoam balls, and I was going to fill up like a sock or something to use. But those little beads were going everywhere and sticking to everything from the static. But you can get creative. You can, if you knit or crochet, you can crochet a nose. If you sew, you can sew him a nose. You will need a hat. Now I picked this one up at Walmart. It was $2.98, but only bought this one is because the only reason I bought this at Walmart and not at Dollar Tree is because my Dollar Tree did not have their hats out yet. Okay, but you don't have to use a Christmas hat. You can just use a toboggan. Now this one I did pick up at Dollar Tree. It's just unfolded. Okay, so for his little hands, I picked up some little mittens. Now I bought the children's mittens at Dollar Tree for his hands. And if you want him to have a scarf, now they do have, or my Dollar Tree did already have out their scarves that are long with a little ball on either end, which would be really cute. That's all you need. Hat, hands, and a nose, really. Use your creativity to make it whatever you want. Okay, so first things first. I am going to push these branches down a little bit at the top because I want them sticking out underneath his hat. I want them to be down rather than up. I'm just going to push these down. Okay, so after I finished making the gnome completely, I took his hat off so I could show y'all better how I did the top. I did go ahead and mash all of the branches down instead of leaving any of them sticking up like you can see in the previous segment, because the hat goes on much better when the branches are all pushed down at the top. Okay, then I'm going to take my hat and go right down over the top of the tree, like so. You can pull it down as far as you want. And I probably could have gotten the smaller, they had a smaller hat. I went ahead with the bigger one because I wasn't sure how big my tree was. But you can get a smaller hat if you prefer. Okay, so now we've got his hat on. Okay, now we're going to grab his nose here. All right, now we're going to add his nose. So we're going to lift, I want his nose to hang about right there. So I'm going to lift up this hat. And then I'm just going to go back up here on one of these upper branches and hang his nose. And then pull the hat back down over his nose. And he could be done like that and everybody would know what it is. Or you can add him some little hands. And then you just grab a branch for his hand. I'll use this one here. Maybe I should have bought some smaller those. I thought these would be teeny tiny. Okay, so I don't like the mittens. They're too big. But not to worry, I have an idea, and let's fold them and make them a little bit smaller and see if this will work. I'm also going to move around these branches and fluff them towards the front a little more. Okay, let me show you what I did. Because the mittens are long, I'm just folding them in half, or folding the cuff over to make them a little bit smaller to fit my tree better. And then all I'm doing is just shoving them right onto a branch, like that. And this is why I wanted to pull the branches down, so that his beard, because he used the tree as his actual beard. And that's it. That's all there is to it, y'all. And then your little gnome tree is done. And you just converted your little Christmas tree into a gnome tree. Oh, wait. I have one more thing. One more suggestion. What did I do with the little hat? Oh, here it is. Okay. And if you want your gnome to be a girl, you can take some yarn and braid it. Now this is a hat, so, and then you just take your braids and put it on either side, and then they hang down so you can make a girl gnome. I used this hat because it was already made, but all you would need to do is just take several strands of yarn and then braid them together and add them to your tree. And then you can floof him and make him look how you want. You can flop his hat over this way more. And if you have a larger tree, they had some really cute hats at Walmart that were bendable. That would be really cute. Okay, so here's a quick video I took in Walmart of that bendable hat because it was really cute. But it would make a perfect gnome hat. But there he is, y'all. There's your little gnome tree. There he is with the toboggan hat. I added the braids. Thanks y'all so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial on how you can make a super quick and easy gnome tree. Please like, subscribe, and share if you can. Until next time, happy crafting. Bye!